Welcome to our meditation and channeling session. I'm Chamundai, the Chamundai channel, also being known as the Laughter Lawyer for my laughter yoga and workshops. So let's take a minute to just let go of your day, gently taking a breath in and breathing all the way out. I'm currently in India, my second home, so that's why the background looks different to when I'm in my own home in Australia. And I'm in the beautiful temple area of Sripuram Sri Narayani Peedam. And this is in the south of India near Chennai and Bangalore, beautiful big golden temple. So I'm in the guest house next door where I'm staying for a few weeks, running a retreat for people who wanted to come on a spiritual deep dive and awakening. So welcome. If you're listening to this later on, enjoy the India vibe today. So we'll see what happens when we do our channeling as well. I'm going to just start off and just take a breath in and all the way out. And letting yourself settle your nervous system through, we're going to do what we call a square breath. Breathing in for the count of 4. Holding your breath for your count of 4. Breathing out for your count of 4. And holding the breath out for your count of 4. So do a couple of rounds of that. Breathing calms the nervous system, which we need to receive divine energy, and also for our nervous system to have a rest and switch into the rest part rather than be in fight or flight. Calm ourselves, calm our system. The easy and quick way for that practice. And with your eyes gently closed, breathing down deep into the earth. We pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land that we're each on, and also paying our respects to the land spirits, nature. And as you do, let your breath go down deep into the earth. Imagine you can breathe from the solar plexus area, the navel area, down through the legs and deep into the earth. So you're connecting with the earth and breathing down deep. Imagine you can breathe up from the earth golden energy, allowing that golden energy to fill your physical body. As if it's painting you gold, giving you a beautiful golden glow. Warm and nurturing golden energy. Let it expand through your heart, letting yourself feel grateful. Just starting to say thank you for the things that are good in your life. And then imagine just you're floating up gently out through the top of the head, and you're traveling all the way up, out through the stars, through the universes, past all the planets, taking your attention and your breath all the way up to the highest place in the universe. You can even imagine yourself floating up in a beautiful bubble. It's taking you way, way up to create a source energy. Which is simply a different frequency, a different dimension of energy. And feel yourself connecting into that creator source energy, melting into beautiful pearl white opalescent light. Breathing that in from above. Breathing it all the way down through the body and deep into the earth. Being aware as you breathe in that beautiful bright white light. It's coming down through the body and it's mixing inside the heart area with the golden energy from the earth. Going through the solar plexus out the front and back of the body, making a beautiful shield around you. All across time and space on our guides, ancestors, teachers, great illumined masters who hold unconditional love. We're working for the light only to be here with us now. Thank you. I call on my teacher here in India, Sri Shakti Narayani Amma. Om Namo Narayani, it's the energy of Narayani. Qualities in the divine realm of strength, courage, protection, wisdom, and abundance. Narayani. Simply a name of divine qualities. And by using that name, we can wake those qualities up within us and around us. We call on the archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to stand around us, protect us, and help us to connect with any higher beings tonight who may have a message for us. We call on the beautiful frequency of Saint Germain and the violet flame to cleanse and purify our energy field. So just imagine there's that purple mauve light coming through your energy field, this physical space around you, cleansing and clearing and purifying. And here you can use your breath to breathe in this violet flame and breathe out through your body to let go of that which you don't need, other people's energy, any stuck energy, any energy of not being well, anything at all, any busy mind, just let it all be washed out with the violet flame. Sometimes it's nice to say inside your mind or even out loud, I isolate and release all energy that's not mine. Often when you do that, you feel a shift in your own energy. You might feel a release or an expansion if you've been holding other people's emotions or frequencies. You might just feel all that releasing. You may need to do that a few times until you feel that your energy field is clear and the space around you is clear and connected. You can even name any word that comes into your mind. Sometimes you might have been around and you feel like, oh, I just want to release any toxic energy that's not mine. So you never know where thoughts or energies from other people have come in. Just keep breathing in and releasing that energy. It's also nice to clear any attachments, connections to other people. Imagine Archangel Michael, who holds a sword. It represents the letting go of anything that doesn't help us, that doesn't serve us. Imagine that can liberate you from any habits, any energies of other people, anything at all that is likely to interfere with your own connection. And as you start to do this clearing, there's often a sense of returning to the essence of your energy field, your frequency, because we all have a little bit of a different path, where we're heading, what we're receiving, how we manage things. And as we do that, it's nice to tune into your own frequency. And then we just start to expand the heart energy. And there's several ways to do this. One is by repeating gratitude, just saying, I'm grateful, I'm thankful for this, naming things you're grateful for. You can also use the Hawaiian practice of Ho'oponopono, which means I make it right, which takes our energy field back to zero, back to the point of creation. And it simply means repeating, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's not to any person, we're just allowing our own heart to let go of anything that's not helpful, anything we want to let go of. We want to make it right, make it zero, and come back to the 0 point. While we're doing that, I'm going to take a moment to start to connect to whoever might want to give us a message tonight. And just pause that in case of, make sure the sound's going to be okay. I'm just going to pause for a minute. We are delighted to be here tonight. We are the ancient Egyptian energies of Thoth. We have many ancient spiritual practices in which we have guided and helped humans to bring forth the energies and frequencies that have helped them to manage their divine and their human energy systems. We understand you had a question about being physically tired, and we are delighted to ask you as humans to contemplate, where do you think your energy comes from, and what might you think is happening when you feel something that you call is being tired. We understand the concept of being tired is part of your physical experience, and it is also we would suggest with great love and respect and reverence, it is a human concept to be tired, and part of us may almost giggle with fun and laughter to think that humans would contemplate that their energy supply can run out. We understand that humans, in their clever construction of their lives, has a system called electricity, whereby they cause a particular frequency to power up their houses to make lights. And this is all extremely clever human behavior. However, this has nothing to do with the frequency of energy that enlivens the human body and wakes up the true life force that is within each human. For it is true, each human is also like a battery. And you humans have made physical batteries that are made of a metallic and elemental substance. However, the human battery is quite different to this. It is an electromagnetic field which you cannot see with your physical eyes. You have your phones and your Wi-Fi, which you cannot see, and humans trust this operates because they see the end result, such as the phone connecting or the internet connecting through invisible waves of energy. And this is all quite well accepted in the human field. But when one thinks about the human body being tired, humans start to resort to all sorts of interesting behaviors, such as, we will take perhaps a substance that revs up our nervous system. Perhaps it is a drug, perhaps it is a caffeine, perhaps it is a substance from plant or nature, and it revs up. It is like putting your foot on the accelerator of your car, and it sends your system into overload, pushing through the cause of your tiredness so that you do not get to the root cause of why you are feeling tired in the first place. We find this quite interesting, and we observe this throughout humans. It is not one or two, it is the whole, most of the human race has this happening, because in the Western culture, tiredness seems to have become an accepted form of life on Earth. And yet we would caution you on this concept of feeling tired. We would encourage you to look at the lives of saints, sages, and rishis who sleep little, if at all. And you could ask yourself, how do they manage to feel energized? Is it the food? Well, we might say there are saints and sages in the past who consumed no food. They were a breed or a group called breatharians. They were specifically trained to gather prana from the air and send that prana in life force into their physical cells and their body. And this was an extremely useful set of skills for them to have. They would gather the prana from the elements of nature and the air and allow it to distribute into their body and into their cells. And so humans have come to believe that energy comes from food. And to a very small extent, this is true, but it is not the food, beloved ones. It is the life force inside the food. So what happens if you consume food from a packet that has been manufactured by a human factory and you eat this, we would say, cardboard food? Do you receive energy, or do you feel more tired? If you have consumed caffeine or sugar, you may feel a temporary uplift in your mood as the substances have to be digested through your system. However, many humans who are interested in the health of their bodies knows that this is not really fuel for the human body itself. We will share with you that the real and true secret to your aliveness is to have unlimited connection and the purest form of connection to the divine source creator energy. It is that source that powers you. And so time spent in meditation, in clearing your energy field, in calming your mind. And yes, it is true, you need to detoxify your body from any chemicals, any lack of processing. This will also assist the battery of your divine force energy to be felt inside the body and to be at the highest frequency. But it is this divine source that powers your body and creates healing to your cells. It is, in the end, the only way for unlimited energy to be available to you. We believe you have a solar panels that brings forth energy from the sun, and through your clever technology, which of course has been gifted to the human race, you gather that sunlight and you turn it into your power source. It is concentrated and then used and distributed through your systems. Perhaps it goes into heating up the water for your shower. Perhaps it goes into your electricity systems in your houses. Perhaps it goes to heat your swimming pools. In the same way, imagine you have a solar panel on top of your head. Do this right now with us. Imagine that solar panel. Allow yourself to smile at the image. And imagine the pure source energy of the sun is coming down. And through the frequency, it is entering into your personal solar panel. And from your personal solar panel streams forth through the meridians of energy in your body, of which there are hundreds and thousands, tiny rivers of golden energy. After hitting the solar panel, imagine that it distributes itself from the top of your head, your crown chakra, the energetic center at the top of your head, slightly above your head, and through your soul star chakra, an energy field above that. The solar panel radiates through your system. You may allow yourself to turn the on switch. And then see the golden rivulets of light stream through your meridians. Imagine, just like electricity, they are lighting up the cells and bringing forth divine energy into your body. This is a practice you can repeat whenever you wish to. Ask to be shown through your intuition and your own personal divine guidance whether there are any areas of blockage within your frequency meridians. See if you can follow them through your body. They will go past each human organ and will feed that organ, such as the heart, the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, the kidneys. All of the organs can be fed. Let this sunlight energy, golden rivers, feed your organs. Stimulate and rejuvenate and detoxify them. Intend to let go of any toxins or stale energy. Ask it to harmonize and balance the energy in your physical body and your organs. Know that this solar panel energy is in fact the frequency of unconditional love. And as you do this, it is important to love yourself, even if you find a pocket of blockage or uncertainty or darkness. Allow that energy to fill up all the organs in your body, and then let it run through your blood vessels and your veins, arteries, and lymphatic system. Notice it's being powered from the solar panel above your head. Recharge that panel with the sun energy if you need to. Let it flow into your muscles, into your bones, your skeleton. Let it strengthen your bones and your muscles, rejuvenating, illuminating. Let it feed into your skin through the tiny capillaries in your skin, healing and lighting up. If you are unwell, often what will happen is there will be a blockage or a slowing down of energy into the space around the cause of that illness. If perhaps you had an illness of the lungs, you would find the flow to that area of the body may be restricted. If you have been unwell, ask the energy from this solar panel to be stronger and brighter anywhere within your physical body where you feel you need support. Your intuition, your divine voice within may tell you at this time some information about the function of your body. Return to the solar panel, making sure it is charging still. Breathe it in from above your head and let it flow through the body, down through the legs and the feet. Let it feed and nourish all of the spinal column, the bones, and the material between the vertebrae in your spine. Returning to the image of the solar panel on your head, let it feed through your brain waves, eyes, ears, nose, and all the health of your sensory organs. Allow it to gently love and clear any resistance you have to fully sensing life. Or expressing your truth. Let it light up and wash through the vocal cords and your capacity to express yourself. Allow that energy coming in through the solar panel above you to also feed to the extremities, the feet, the toenails, the hands, the fingernails, the hair, the eyebrows, eyelashes, everything on the external part of the body, the skin. This source is freely and abundantly available to you as humans, and we have demonstrated this one exercise, which you can repeat as often as you wish to, in order to demonstrate that the life force you seek and the energy you are looking for is not residing inside food or substances. It is all within the battery of your perfectly formed human self. Sometimes through shock, trauma, toxins, dietary choices, or other choice of activities, the human body can be temporarily not functioning at its optimal peak health. However, we would encourage you to hold the vision this can all be returned to perfect health when the frequency of divine energy is so high within your physical body that it will reset and rejuvenate every cell inside your body. This is divine truth, although many human minds will not accept or wish to know this truth. And that is as must be in a world where many different human forms have different assignments and messages and experiences. However, this is for those who will listen to this message to know that your healing is in your hands and in your frequency. And as the divine Lord Jesus said, pick up your bed and walk. This was a message of empowerment that the capacity to heal is within each human when supported by divine frequency, which was provided through his Christ-like energy. This is the development of the Christ within, the Christ light to shine throughout the body, to emanate its golden form, and to reform the cells and the frequency and the health of those who have the capacity. As you do this, you may find yourself naturally making different choices in your life around water or food intake, other substances, the types of food that you eat, the exercise that you take, the places that you frequent, the people who you are around. For it is true that emotions can be as toxic as food if they are repeated over and over without you allowing them to pass through the body and to remove themselves in the way that they are designed to do. For in fact, your emotions are simply your messenger. You hear the message and you let them go. Do not hold them or trap them within the body by your thought forms or your imaginations. Do not make a story around your emotions that will keep them trapped in and around you, for this will not be helpful and will cause great tiredness. There are many choice points for humans on the road ahead, and we would encourage you to find your way to connect with your divine source. For some, this is an external teacher, a great master, a guru, a divinely enlightened being, an avatar, those who come forth to help shift and change the world through the way they embody their frequency. This is a great gift to humanity. And yet still humans will want to put them into boxes, we should say, and to, sadly, we would say this with great love, be arrogant enough to think that they know what might be taking place inside the form of these divine beings. And we would say to you, beloved humans, you can never know this. It is like seeing one grain of sand on the beach and thinking that you know about the beach itself. A drop of water in the ocean holds the same qualities, and yet it doesn't mean you know all of the secrets of the great ocean. Enjoy the drop, enjoy the grain of sand, and allow it to feed you by being open, receptive, and loving of yourself and others. We wish to say in conclusion, although we will not be separate or away, and we do not really feel that goodbye is quite the right word at this moment. However, this transmission of words and energy will pause for now, and we will see you again. And we would encourage you to take this practice forth as you raise your frequency of divine energy, your actions in your life, your purpose, and what you enjoy doing, and your love and service to the world will become more and more obvious, and the steps and opportunities will be magnetically drawn to you. It is all commencing with your frequency. With great love, we send you great love and wish you all well until we speak again. Goodbye. Good. Hopefully everyone's feeling okay. Thank you so much for tuning into our meditation, our channeling message. I am Chamundai. You can see my offerings and my information at my website, laughterlawyer.com.au. And anything you need, reach out. Otherwise, we will see you again very soon.